Welcome everyone, and welcome to another Freebie Friday. Now this week I'm down in Brighton, and I'm down here looking at a new structure which is going to be open in, I think it's open summer 2016, but it's called the I360 Tower. Now this is going to be, I think it's the third or the fourth highest structure it's going to be in the UK. It's just like a spire, it's got an observation platform, but it's going to be quite an exciting building for the skyline of Brighton. But as you know, I'm fascinated with architecture. So this week I've been going through a lot of the people who we're going to be starting to interview for our upcoming podcasts. And I've been speaking to a lot of entrepreneurs, I've been speaking to a lot of business owners, I've been speaking to a lot of non-business owners. And there's been something which has been coming up, which I found really quite interesting. Now this is treat your life like a business, because your life is a business. Now a lot of the people that I've been talking to who have wanted to start a business but they haven't yet made the jump to start a business, and what is actually holding them back is that they say they know nothing about business. They don't know anything about sales, they don't know anything about marketing. And when you actually stop and you think about this, your life is a business. Now if you think of the sectors that you have involved in business, you've got sectors like sales and marketing, you've got promotion and branding, you've got IT and admin, you've got production and operations, you've got planning and research and development. So these are just separate elements of what you would find in a business. Now when you look at your own life, you're going to see exactly the same areas spread throughout your life. And all of us are going to have experience in those different areas to do with our own lives. So just take that first section, sales and marketing. Now I know a lot of people don't like thinking that they are a salesperson, or they don't even want to even imagine themselves trying to sell something to someone. But many a time, we are all in sales, whether you think that or not, but many a time you are going to have to use your sales skills for you to be able to get something to go your way. I'll give you a quick example of that. I've got a small daughter, and I have almost every night, I've got to sell her on the idea of going to bed early. I've got to tell her that she's going to grow into a big, strong girl if she goes to bed early and if she gets her 8, 10, 12 hours sleep. Now I am selling, but it's not something where I'm trying to get something from someone. I'm just letting someone know the benefits, the advantages of having something on their side. If you look at another area of business where you've got finances, everybody is involved with finances. Everybody gets paid, everybody spends money. Now you need to know exactly how much money you're going to be getting paid and what you're going to be doing with that money. You need to work out how much it is for your mortgage, or for your rent, or for how much money you're going to be spending on food or for entertainment. So you need to know your income and you need to know your expenses. There's another section, if we look at branding. Branding in a business is how you promote that brand, is what that business stands for. And that's exactly the same with you. You have an opinion, you stand for something, and that's your purpose. So you're going to see that these different areas of business are completely relatable to the areas in your life. So having the excuse of, if you want to start a business and saying you don't know enough about business, you are your own business, you are your own first business. So when you start to compare and look at some of the things that you're doing in your life, you'll start to see that these are, on a different scale, maybe a different level, the same things which are going to be happening with you in your business. Now you may need to speak to someone who's involved in the same type of business that you would like to go into, but don't ever think that you have not got the capabilities or the faculties to be able to launch and start your own business and have a successful one at that. Like I can say again, look at the sections of a business, the relatable sections, and you will see that those sections are completely duplicatable in your life and you're living them every single day. Research and development. I know a lot of people who watch these videos are completely into personal development. They're always continually personally developing yourself. And that's the same in a company. You'll have a research and development department where they'll be looking at new innovations. They'll be looking how they can take that company forward. So you really just need to look at what they do in business, scale that down. That's what's happening in your life, and then that will hopefully then give you the impetus, and that will give you the determination to be able to then kick that off and start that business yourselves. Take a think about all those different sectors of the business. Think about how they relate into your life, and then realise that you're already working those areas, and all you need to do is to expand that, and you'll be able to apply that and translate that into a business, and you can make a successful business of it. Well, I'm going to see you next week on another edition of Freebie Friday. So until then, keep reading, keep studying, keep growing. I'm Rob C. Hines. I'll see you next week.